So I will say, why should I hire a marketing agency when most of the information is available online? It's a great question. And in fact, one of the things I'm doing right now is giving information online. I'm providing, the best information I can online for free. It doesn't cost you anything. So if you're tuning into things like this, or you're reading a lot online, or you're listening to podcasts, the person that asked this question is absolutely right. Most of this, if not all of this information, is available readily online. So why would somebody hire a marketing agency? And I actually say this when I'm talking to new clients. Nothing I'm going to tell you is not something that you could do research on and figure it out yourself, and if you really wanted to, and do that. Most of the clients we work with are in a situation where they're fairly bright. They understand digital marketing and things like that in many cases, but they're too busy running their businesses. And they're like, I understand the importance of this, but I don't have time to keep up with it. I don't have time to keep up with the changes. So I just want to work with a company that's going to keep track of that for me and be implementing those changes on my behalf without me having to think about it. That's a very common reason why you might want to hire a marketing agency, is that you just don't have time to do it. But this question is what I would say an ideal situation is, I want my clients to be educated about marketing. Even if they decide to use us, I would really like them to be very educated about marketing, because what I find is they value, if they understand what we're doing as an agency, they understand what we're doing, they understand the value of what we're doing, and there's a better relationship there. It's not like the genie behind the curtain is doing all these things. I'm very open to speaking to all of our clients about exactly what we're doing, explaining it to them so that they understand it, because then they understand the time we're spending on doing certain things. So what I would say with this is, if you are thinking of working with a marketing agency, ask them specifically to explain to you what they're doing. If they sort of act like there's some secret sauce or some, mystery thing that they do, like that, that is something that is special to them. I'm not saying this in every case, but in my opinion, that should be a red flag. Like, realistically, all this information is available online. There really is no secret sauce. There really is no, mystery type of thing behind the curtain. It's a matter of understanding it every day. And I'd say the advantage of an agency is we do this day in and day out. I spend time every single week with representatives from Google and Facebook to understand the changes that are happening and how we need to position our clients. I listen to podcasts, read things incessantly along with my team to make sure we're staying on top of things. So this is what we do every day, and our clients benefit as a byproduct of that from us being on top of what's happening in digital marketing. However, I am more than willing to explain to all of my clients what we're doing, what changes are happening, how we're doing everything, so that they can understand it and they don't feel like that there's some, that I have some secret recipe back here. That to me should be, like, I would consider that a red flag if you're talking to an agency and they're not willing to explain to you all the different things they're doing. I want my clients to understand what we're doing, because I think once they understand what we're doing, they understand the time that's involved and all the different things we're doing on their behalf. And it actually strengthens the relationship with them when they understand what we're doing for them. So I know we're getting right up against the time frame. I know I kind of took that question and went a couple different directions with it. I think if somebody's got the time and they really enjoy marketing, there's really no reason that they can't educate themselves and learn how to have effective digital marketing internally that they manage. Where it comes into an issue is, can you do that consistently? Are you doing it consistently? If the answer is yes, you probably don't need a marketing agency. You don't need a company like ours. If the answer is, I know that I need to do it, but I can't get there consistently, I can't do it consistently because I don't have the time, that's when you might want to consider bringing in a marketing agency to help you with that, or somebody that can help you with that, because there is an importance of being consistent with digital marketing and being out there and being in front of people. And not waiting until the business has a downturn to all of a sudden decide that you need to get serious about digital marketing. So whether that's you doing it or whether you're hiring somebody to do it, I would say I would just encourage you to be consistent with it, and just be wary of anybody that tries to make it like talk over your head, talk fast, talk over your head, make it seem like it's way more complicated than it is, and you would never be able to figure it out. Work with a company that's willing to sit down and explain it to you and let you know what they're doing. And then you can make the decision whether you want to try to do it yourself or work with them. If you're working with a company like that, I think you're in good hands, whoever that is. If you're working with a company that's trying to make you feel like you could never figure it out and they have some sort of secret sauce that you would never have at your disposal, that would be a red flag to me, and I would probably look for somebody else.